The Dwarves of Dain have arrived in mail and iron and steel. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more of the Last Alliance mod for Shogun 2 Total War. And today we are diving in with the brand new update to the Lord of the Rings mod set in the Second Age. And oh my god, do the Dwarves look amazing. So this is the latest faction to be released. Alongside this, the campaign has received an update with an additional 28 settlements as well. And we'll take a look at that a little bit later on in the video. If you've never seen this mod before, as I said, it's set in the Second Age and has been slowly getting more and more factions added to it. We started off with Numenor, then we got Harad, then we got the colonies of Numenor, then we got the elves, and now we have the dwarves, and of course we also have Mordor and the orcs of the northern mountains. So yeah, the faction itself is actually getting really kind of filled out, and the roster and the campaign map is becoming more and more alive. We also have some wargs as well, which is super dope. These are the these are the they say warg riders. I was gonna say they look kind of a bit more like wolves, but I guess that's basically what they are. And it's super cool to actually see them in the game because I haven't actually seen this unit quite yet. That looks really cool. And I imagine the ones from Mordor look a little bit different because these are more mountain orcs. And oh my god, look at the speed of which they are descending towards us. The men of the dwarves are going to have to hold firm. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and skip ahead to the campaign stuff, I'll leave timestamps down below in the description. And if you guys want to see more stuff from this mod, maybe I can convince Apollo to come and play me in a campaign or something, then also go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below letting me know. So let's take a look at a little bit of the dwarven roster before we get descended upon by orcs. So this is going to be a Dain's high force guard right here. I think Dain himself is situated with a shield and a axe. And then his bodyguard are equipped with these big old two-handed weapons, looking very, very deadly. Next, we have the elite guards of Doom. I mean, them tower shields look amazing. The halberds, great. Obviously, a very defensive faction, the dwarves, and they're going to prove it in this battle. We then have some more of the gate guard. Again, this is more of a halberd unit, and we do have formations as well. So we can go and form, obviously, pike wall, or Yarry wall, it's called at the moment. And again, these guys have a handful of formations as well that they can pick up. We'll go ahead and form that with them so we can take a look at that. But yeah, these Yarry walls, I mean, what's better than a normal Yarry Ashigari wall? Probably a Yarry Ashigari wall which is filled with heavily armored dwarfs from head to toe. Yeah, it's pretty deadly. Then also have some dwarven mithril warriors right here. Again, just your kind of standard elite sword infantry, or I guess hammer infantry, hammer axes with that shield. We have some of the lower tier. Actually, these are like the higher tier ones. Yeah, these are definitely the higher tier ones. You can see the engraving. It is, so they've got a good old trim from Val Rock and did not get scammed this time. But looking very nice indeed. We have some crossbows as well. The dwarfs are equipped not with bows, but with a lot of crossbows. And you can see these guys looking pretty deadly. And then we also have some heavy crossbowmen. So these guys are equipped with that shield. Again, looking at a little bit more deadly. Something to keep in mind as well when we're playing out this battle. We can go back at the normal speed now as I stop the enemy from outflanking me, as it looks like their war riders are pretty heavily over here. Also, just quickly mention, look how much of a good boy these wolves are. They look beyond happy to be ripping some dwarfs apart. I mean, god damn, I just want to pet them right now. But yeah, we probably want to go and defend our flanks a little bit as quickly as possible because yeah, we're about to get hit from that side and probably also from this side. So let's turn around a little bit from our formations and hope for the best as we're getting descended upon. And I'll obviously leave a link down below in the description for you guys, so you guys can check it out. Hey, one of our spit walls did actually get engaged, which is nice. So that's going to hopefully do okay. Probably have to reinforce that. I always forget as well how fast the combat is in Shogun 2. And we're probably going to get absolutely rinsed, by the way, by the AI. Because we're not going to be playing too seriously. I just want to kind of, again, show off all the units. Really zoom in. And right now, I probably gave the AI too many walks because they are ripping through me. And the dwarfs don't get access to these units, of course. They are a kind of a foot-mounted faction, extremely deadly on the defense. You can see this Yarry wall as well getting stuck in. I should probably form shield wall the rest of these guys. Take this a little bit more seriously because I did give the AI a lot of advantages. So let's maybe move over there a bit with these guys, and then yeah, everybody else forming a defensive line. We are fighting some of the orcs of the northern mountains here.
Our men are under attack. We must act now.
Oh, don't you worry, we will. That's really cool as well. I love the way that the defense works for these guys. I love how they're like the back rows are attacking almost like hoplites, stabbing over. That looks really cool. It's also quite funny as well because the goblins are actually the same size really as my dwarfs. Whereas if we were to fight like Numenor or something, it would be very, very different. How are we doing against this horde of wargs? We're slowly putting them down now. Now we're locked into like kind of more mortal combat. We're doing pretty decently. What are my crossbows shooting at as well? Because they're probably going to be pretty deadly. And we're going to want to try and focus that down. I imagine... Oh my god, look at that flank. Okay, Dain, get your weapon out. We're going to need to push down to this flank ASAP. I think the AI is war crying me as well. Can we get over here and rally? Yeah, let's go and take a rally over there. And get Dain over as quickly as possible. We have another unit of spears here. How's the Yari wall doing? Yeah, perfectly fine. Oh my god, look at that Yari wall. That is beyond deadly. We're fighting some of the higher tier units that the orcs do have, but yeah, they are no match whatsoever. And yeah, the flanks are breaking, which is quite nice. Bands Battle Bar is still in the AI's favor, but our crossbow fire should do a lot of damage now that we're properly focusing down like 1 or 2 units. And we also have a reserve as well. Do I want to stick that anywhere? I mean, Dain is over here as well, so let's just get Dain stuck in. He has so many abilities as well. If we want to pop these off, yeah, we can do. Put that Warcry. Didn't realize that was an AoE, but I'll take it. We have another rally if we need it. Banzai! And also second win, which is really good as well. Our morale looks like it's fine. Yeah, I made sure to give myself pretty good elite units and obviously gave the AI a lot of numerous units. But it seems like this day that quality is proving its worth. And yeah, something to mention as well, I always love to mention this because it is pretty impressive. There are so many custom animations in this mod, which is really, really impressive because there are no shields in Shogun 2. So the modder has had to go ahead and add in all these new animations for, you know, sword and shield combat, sword and spear combat, how kind of axes work against spear. Like, you have to kind of take in all them different variables, and it's pretty crazy to think the amount of detail that has had to be added. Alongside that, you obviously have all the different types of kind of skeletons and stuff, you know, the sizes and how the animations work there. Also, Dain's Royal Guard are absolutely cutting these orcs down. Let's maybe wrap around, or maybe just wrap into the back of these guys. Why not? It's a shame I've used my Banzai, but I'll use my Rapid Advance, and we'll just smash into the back of these Orc Executioners. Yep, look at them getting flying. Oh my god, that is brutal. Shogun 2, man. You got to love it. You really do. And I highly recommend anybody looking to play this, definitely go download it and show Sarah some love, because they've been working on this mod for ages, and it really seems like a lot of stuff is like starting to come together. The mod is really starting to kind of come into its own right now, and it's kind of perfect timing because we have the Amazon TV show later this year, and regardless of whether or not that is good or not, it's going to be exciting to see kind of a mod set in that time period. You know, I'm sure there's going to be some redeeming qualities regardless of the show, and it'll be cool to kind of play out, you know, our fantasies, our combat fantasies. Crossbow shooting as well. Go on, volley up the crossbows. Give them a shot to the back. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Right into the rear. Love it. Yeah, routing the AI. I mean, we have absolutely destroyed these guys. Is guard mode a thing in this game? I don't think... Oh, yeah, you do have guard mode. Let's get everyone off guard mode. Let's be aggressive and just charge them down, because there's not really much of them left now. Yeah, crossbows charging.
Our army is running from the field. We must rally our men.
Army... Who is running? What dwarf runs away from the enemy? So get these guys out of shield wall as well. Yeah, we'll get these guys over here now. Just charge down the remaining of their units. It's going to be really hard as well, I would imagine, to take on a lot of the factions around you as the dwarfs, because there's going to be a lot of cavalry that are going to cause you some serious problems. Like, I imagine elven cavalry is something very, very scary. You guys get out of that formation, just charge. Break formation and charge. The goblins. Man, I love the look of the dwarfs. Really, really impressive work. Their halberds look dope. They really do. And there can't surely be much left. Yeah, we're just pushing on here. We've got everyone there. How's Dain? Dain is under 75 men, but 75 elite dwarfs is enough to kill anybody. We've also pinned them down over here as well. Oh my god, yeah, look at that dwarf. It's like, whoop, moving over with the animation. Perfect. And then, yeah, we'll wrap around here. Are you guys still in? Yeah, get out of pike wall. Just break formation and just charge, really. Crossbows are out of ammunition now. That should be fine. There you go. Breaking the rest of the enemy line. And I was saying that you know, Shogun 2 is pretty fast, but this is a decent battle, and it's actually lasted very well. So it's nice to see that, I guess, as more factions get added, more attention does get paid to balancing and kind of improving battles as well. Because I remember playing this mod right away at the beginning, and it was extremely fast. Because Shogun 2, like 20-man battles or 20 unit stacked battles on either side are over extremely quickly. You know, it's actually kind of funny how quickly Shogun 2 was as a game. But yeah, it's great to see that kind of, you know, more elite units are holding on. And that was what, like a 10-minute battle. So I'm pretty happy with the balancing. And I'm sure more attention to that is going to get added as, you know, the factions get cleaned up. Now, there are still plenty more updates being added to this. If you take a look over on the Mod DD page, they actually have a post up showing exactly what is what is planned for the future, the roadmap, and we're about halfway through on the mod, which is exciting. Now, I believe there is no custom maps in yet. That's going to be something later on down the line that gets added. But again, the campaign map is very cool indeed. If we go to the prologue, you can see all the different factions that are playable now. You got a lot of the Elven factions, all the Numenorian colonies. You actually still have Numenor. I'm not sure if the modder does plan on keeping Numenor, because this is set after Numenor has been sunk, but it seems a shame to kind of get rid of it. But yeah, we'll have to see. Obviously, you have Mordor now, and then the Kingdom of the Dwarves as well. So 2 kingdoms. You've got Eren Lewin and also Khazak Doom. I imagine Khazak Doom is going to be a little bit more exciting because you're more situated in the heart of Middle-earth. You can go off to kill a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of orcs everywhere anyway, but you can also kind of kill them, take the mountains, and also move down to engage Mordor. And eventually, when the Eastlings are added as well, that's going to be very exciting. I guess you could also take on the Kingdom of Lindon and a few of the other Numenorian tribes as well, and just go kind of full conquest mode. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's load in, and we'll take a look at the couple starts that we do have with these factions. As I said earlier on in the video, there have been 28 additional settlements being added, and Sarah has also taken the time, who is the modder, to go back and has been like gradually improving the detail on the campaign map. So maybe if you've played this like maybe 6-7 months ago, you'll take a look and you'll see a lot more detail has been slowly added, and I'm sure that will be continued to be improving. You know, there's a lot of minor details that, you know, a lot of people, when you're just trying to get a lot of content in, you know, you might bypass, but it's great to see them going back and actually addressing that, because I think the small detail does really make a big difference, which is always important. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Cool. You know, just adding in like more of the more of the detail is great. So here we go, Khazak Doom, and it's kind of cool the way that it has been set up. We do have 3 of the mountains here, as you can kind of go look back and you can see that you can kind of defend this very nicely, and it's a great way of doing it. And yeah, this is going to be your start as Khazak Doom. You hold Khazak Doom, but you are going to be in a very strong position. You're making very nice money. You have really decent buildings. Yeah, a lot of tier 5 buildings right off the bat, and you can kind of see it. Does this work? Probably not, right? Yeah, you can't go on the encyclopedia, I don't think, with this. But yeah, you can see you have plenty of upgrades to go ahead and get yourself stuck into. You have plenty of building slots, and you are just a very kind of turtle nation, and you can just expand out from that. Tech-wise, I'm not sure if all this tech has been adjusted. Yeah, it does seem like all the tech has been done for the dwarfs, which is nice. Again, I'm sure custom artwork and stuff like that will be added, and the tech trees will be kind of, you know, revamped later on down the line to kind of just add more flavor. Really nice stuff. Has the dwarfs, again, I didn't actually check this out, but has the dwarfs got any interesting stuff? I think this is just generic. I mean, this has been changed, but I'm pretty sure this is a little... Yeah, it'd be cool to eventually get custom upgrade trees for each of the factions as well. That would be very cool. But yeah, you have a lot of strength for it. Oh my god, look at the character there as well, the advisor. Yeah, as you can see, start off in a pretty good situation. You can quite easily rack up diplomatic relations. You start off at war with nobody, so it really is a good campaign. And you know, you're making bank through trade, especially if you can get, you know, the elves to start buying your goods. You're gonna make a bank because of all these buildings, and if you start upgrading your marbles and your gems and your mithril mines, yeah, money will be ranging in, and you'll be able to field a mighty army of dwarves. Unfortunately, though, you won't be getting access to any of the trade resources because you're not by the coast, so you're going to be able to be making money that way, but you make your money by trading inland. Let's take a look at the other faction now, and then we'll go ahead and call it a video. Okay, so now we are taking a look at Eren Lewin, and as you can see, they do have a fairly larger kind of base to go up there, a lot more spread out as well, but still decent nonetheless, and you can really expand into whether it's the mountains to the north, I think is going to be your real kind of plan of expansion, or if you decide to go into the elves, you can do that as well. But yeah, you start off with, what, 2 settlements right now? Yeah, you start off with 3 settlements, so you obviously have Belgos down here, you have your capital. Is that your capital? No, Belgos must be your capital, right? Yeah, there it is. And then you also have a settlement all the way down here, so you're kind of controlling a lot of the mountain settlements, and you'll be able to push down. Again, I like the way that the settlements do look different as well. It's nice compared to kind of the normal elven settlements here and more of the Numenorian settlements, which all again look really cool. Yeah, you can start to see a bit more of a detail being added along the shoreline as well. And I imagine you'll have access to, if you can push out here, a lot more of the tradable resources to gain yourself some more cash. But again, a pretty fun start to dive in, and lots of upgrades as well that you can dive into immediately, getting jewelers and other such stuff. So yes, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you go drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see some more battles on this mod, as I would be happy to go ahead and do that. And also go ahead and check out the mod itself, because it is definitely worthwhile to take a look at it now that more and more of a map it has been completed, and there really is tons to dive into and have fun with. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Bish out.